this is my second interaction in this program. I understand that MOOCs is a new kind of system of imparting education to the persons. In the sense that we are moving away from our classical system of providing education, that is a classroom system, open-air system. The objective is that we want to reach large number of people, because it is always said that the requirement of people, trained people, is very high, but the number of students who are getting degrees and coming out of the universities is very less, and probably it is not possible to go for the infrastructure development and other things to open up the new universities. Probably that is why we are trying to look for the methods by which we can increase the number of the trainees. One thing that sometimes perplexes me is that we are saying that the number of PhDs, especially in agriculture, they are very less and we require more. But unfortunately, if you look in the admission status in the universities, most of the the seats, the PhD seats, remain vacant. And there is a question which is being asked by ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that what policies we should adopt, what methodology we should adopt, so that the number of candidates, number of students should increase as far as the higher education is concerned. So on one case we are saying that the number of students coming out of the universities is very less. But on the other hand, the scenario is that in many subjects in agriculture, most of the PhD seats, they remain vacant. So this is a question that need to be addressed, and the most important thing in India, particularly with respect to India, is that all these trainings or the degrees and other things, they are employment oriented. Most of the students who come to the universities, they come for earning degrees because they are looking for the jobs. First government jobs, then the private jobs, and there are very few people who are really interested in entrepreneurship and other things. This morning I was discussing with some of my colleagues here that I don't know, sometimes I get confused that from where these figures are coming out, that in agriculture we require so many people. If we require so many people, then why in the universities 50% of the positions are lying vacant? Because the SAUs, they are fund-starved or something, and they are not allowing the vacancies to be filled up. And that is why the students are not coming for PhD. They are not coming. For MSc, they are coming for MSc because after MSc there are large number of employment opportunities. So this is one thing. Second thing is that this morning, another thing. First, I will discuss some of the issues which are related to open, degrees, education kind of thing. This morning also it was stated that there is one university in India, Indira Gandhi University, Open University, and probably these people, they are also doing teaching on the open air kind of thing. But as a Vice Chancellor, I know that when the students appear for the interviews, and our selectors, experts are sitting there, once they come to know that the particular candidate is coming from open air university, he is not compared to the students who come from the regular universities. Why? Because we think that the students who come from such type of universities, after taking degrees and other things, they do not have much practical experience. It was very rightly said that when we go for this kind of system, practical teaching becomes really an issue. As a Vice Chancellor, I have met many situations when the students from the private universities, they come. They say, sir, can you register us for 3 months? I said, why? He says, we have completed all the coursework in particular university, but we do not have any practical experience there. So please admit us. We said we have very little space here. He says, no, you just enroll us for 3 months, but we'll work for some time and then you just certify that this thing is there. Now, can we compare the teaching done in this way with the teaching of the students who are regularly attending the classes in the regular classroom kind of thing? So that this is another issue, because this morning Dr. Padmaraju also raised this issue that the accreditation of the degrees. Are these degrees accredited by ICAR? because in India the entire agriculture education is looked after by the ICR system. We have we say that we have a uniform course curriculum for the entire country, so that is why the movement of one student from one university to another becomes easier. Even the credit sharing and other things, that is also possible once we have established MOUs with between the universities or among the universities. So under those situations, the degrees and the nomenclature of the degrees, this is also very essential, because I have encountered one problem last in Jammu. The students came to me that they said that they are getting degrees in horticulture, but because they are getting degrees in agriculture, and vegetable is a part of agriculture, and they are not getting employment in the government sector because they say they want a degree in vegetable. So please give us degree in vegetables. You see, so there are very tickling issues. They have to be taken care of. So the the accreditation of the degrees provided in this way is also very important. Then in the morning, very nicely drafted document was given here. I think that is one side of the story. The other part of the story is how to execute it. The registration of the students, who will do it? At what level we have to do it? Then fee structure. Has it to be a uniform for all the partners of this, or it has to be variable? Who is going to regulate it? Then another important thing is the evaluation. Then again the hands-on training of the students. Then what are the expectations of the persons who are coming for the things? Are we providing a formal education or informal education? If it is informal education, it's a kind of training kind of thing, it's very easy. But once we enter into the formal type of education, importing BSc degrees or MS degrees or PhD degrees, then the situation is totally different. The course content, has to be evaluated regularly. I'll just give you one example. Only a few years ago, the e-learning kind of thing was started in India, and the people, the teachers, they shifted from the regular chalk board from that kind of teaching to the PowerPoint presentation. And the same PowerPoint presentation is being used by the teachers year after year. Nobody is taking interest to revise it. This is the unfortunate part. Because as a teacher, as a dean of the university, as a vice chancellor now of the university, I see this is a very big problem. And once what happened, one teacher comes to me, he says, sir, I have a complaint against a particular teacher. I said, why? He said that he has stolen my the pen drive, so I cannot teach. I cannot teach now because my entire program is gone. So if that is the way we are progressing by using the IT, is probably that's a very question that has also to be taken into consideration. But I don't see that this is not a good system. Of course, it's a good system, and we have to move with the yeah. So all these issues have to be taken into consideration while we are framing this program. I am for it. Last time also I said, and I raised the same issues, that the stakeholders, who are our stakeholders, what is our target group, what will be the mechanism, what are the action points, everything has to be discussed in detail. And then, this is a good system, and I want that this should be implemented in all agricultural universities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor. I think you raised quite a few issues.